Hey kids, I'm doing this video with a very sad heart. Some guy that I've known for a long time and have liked a lot. I just found out committed suicide and died. Anthony Bourdain, age 61. How is it when a guy like that has all of this world, I mean, the world was his oyster, everything he's been doing has been having so much success in life. Author, chef, restaurateur, personality. The guy was just an awesome person. I've met him in person before. He's a tough son of a gun, but he's just a great guy, and he committed suicide at age 61. There's a lot of people out there hurting. I know I was for a while. Reach out if you have a problem, if you have an issue, if you're depressed. Reach out. Call me. Talk to somebody. My email address is in my about page. If you click on my about page on my YouTube channel, there's a link to that, and alaskacarl@gmail.com. Email me. I'll give you my phone number. Call me. Let's talk. If you're feeling sad, man, don't take your life. Wow. He was young and he was healthy. I was 61, but he's still in great shape, and he was healthy, and what a loss. What a loss. So, yeah, age 61. Anthony Bourdain took his life. Wow, what a shock. It makes you wonder when there's people like that take their own life. How is there a chance for anybody else? How do you stand a chance when a guy like that? I thought the same thing when Robin Williams took his life. I mean, just geez, guys. You've got the world is your oyster. You've gotten all this success, and then they go and take their life. It's just unbelievable. So, being seriously depressed. Yeah, Palm Limit. I think you might be right. Yeah, he did self-medicate quite a bit. So, yeah, it's quite a tragedy. And so I'm just reaching out there because I know a lot of people that watch YouTube and stuff have these kind of issues. Kate Spade the other day. There you go, Kim. Yep. So if you're sad and you're depressed, then reach out, call me. I'll be happy to talk to you. There's a hotline you can call, an 800 number for people that are depressed. Suicide prevention line. Just dial 911 if that's what it's necessary. Just dial 911 and talk to people. Um, it can get better. It does get better. Look at me. I mean, seriously, if you ever wanted an example of how it gets better, look at me. I was alone and depressed and just came through a nasty divorce. My wife didn't want me. My daughter wouldn't talk to me anymore because my wife was divorcing me. I mean, I was really depressed when I was up in my cabin up in Alaska. Look at me now, you know. I mean, here I am now. I'm on my sailboat. I've sailed across Lake Erie. I'm halfway across the Erie Canal. There's so much more life and adventure ahead of you that you can do. Don't take your life. Just believe me, it gets better. Life changes, things happen, and things get better. So, anyhow, I just wanted to jump on here and raise a little awareness, I guess, and just tell folks that, if you're feeling bad, contact me. I'll be happy to talk to you, you know. I certainly am a good example of how life turns around and things get better for everybody. So, Doug says, I battle the demons every day. We just got to keep going for the sake of our loved ones and for the sake of the living one's life. Yeah, that's right. Absolutely, Douglas. Absolutely. Well, thank you, Mama Street. Yeah, yeah, Johnny Hag, you're right. Depression sucks. Then you add all the alcohol, makes it worse. Absolutely. Speaking of which, I just got done putting away a whole crap load of alcohol here on the boat. I finally found use for the rope locker. The rope locker has now been redesignated the bar locker. So I got all the. I'm actually sitting on top of all the whiskey and stuff that's in the thing below me. But no, seriously, guys. Hey, King of Chuck, if you're feeling depressed, don't do like Anthony Bourdain did today. At age 61, took his own life. Don't do that. Call me. Reach out to me. My email address is in my about page, alaskacarl@gmail.com. Email me. I'll give you my phone number. You can call me directly. I'll be happy to talk to you. So it's I'm here for anybody that's going through that kind of a sad time. Believe me, I'm here. I don't care what time of day or night it is, middle of the night you call me. I would be much happy to talk to you. Then I'm not supposed to sit on whiskey, supposed to drink it. Yeah, well, had to store it someplace. You know, the guy brought me like 3 cases of alcohol. I had to put it someplace. I can't possibly drink that much in one time. I did keep out some tequila and some rum. If you can keep up the fight, so can you. That's right, Douglas. That's exactly right. Douglas is going through all kinds of problems with kidney failure. So there's a lot of people out there with some hard times. I get it. I understand it. But there you go. Thank you, King of Chuck. National Suicide Prevention Line, 1-800-273-8255. That's 1-800-273-8255. King of Chuck, thank you so much for putting that up there. I should have had that at my fingertips here before I started this. So, Doc Kozlowski says, my sister lost a son to suicide. He'd been molested for years by, oh gosh, I'm sorry, Doc. I'm still there's just no reason for suicide. So, yes, Cuckoo Puffs. I agree. Yeah, Anthony Bourdain. I really liked Anthony Bourdain. I loved his attitude. You know, he was hardcore, but very much like my YouTube channel, he was very real and uncut. You know, he liked it raw and he liked it real, and he didn't like all of the pomp and circumstance and all of the fame and whatever. He was not really into that. He was just into the reality of trying to educate people about food and stuff. So rest in peace, Anthony Bourdain. He was an amazing talent, one of my favorites on TV. Yes, Johnny Hag. Yeah, Anthony Bourdain's one of my favorites as well. Rest in peace, Anthony Bourdain. But anybody else out there, man, if you're sad and you're depressed, feel free to call me. Absolutely. Talk to somebody. Although I feel society is more humane to a sick person they are to a terminally ill person. Yeah, Doug, probably so. Probably so. But in any event, guys, I just jumped on here to do this. I didn't monetize this video. You know, that would just be crass and rude. I just wanted to get on here and make sure that if there's anybody else out there hurting, to know that they've got somebody to call. So give me a call, guys. Anyhow, I'm going to go back to cleaning up my boat. And now on a somber note of Anthony Bourdain having committed suicide at age 61. How sad. How sad. So people need to know that there are many resources for help. Nice of you to offer. Yeah, King of Chuck, absolutely. And if anything, I'm an example of that. You know, 2 years ago, I grabbed a gun and walked out in the woods with one bullet in the chamber. I mean, that's how close I got to taking my own life. I mean, I literally went out and sat on a stump and thought about it. And now look at me now. You know, here I am 2 years later. I'm on my own sailboat sailing across the Erie Canal. So having a hell of an adventure. So glad you cleaned the place up. You'll be much happier for it. Yeah, Johnny, it needed cleaned up. It was due. It was due. I've been on the go for a while. So, and I'm editing a video. I just got done editing a video. I'm going to upload a new video here pretty soon to my Patreon page. But in any event, guys, I just want to touch base with everybody and let everybody know if you're having a hard time, give me a call. So, yeah, people do bottle up their feelings instead of communicating. Yeah, and you'd be surprised how many people out there have the same emotions and feelings that you have. You know, well, thanks, Mama String. You know, the loss, the isolation, you know, the feeling that nobody loves you, that kind of stuff goes on in your mind. Your mind takes you into some dark, dark places. I mean, I've noticed that here on my channel. Everybody always imagines the worst case scenario. You know, like my dog jumped off the boat the other day. Oh my God, she's going to drown and die. She's a Labrador. Jumping off a boat into water, that's what they do. You know, everybody thinks of all the worst things that could possibly happen in life. And that's just not the way life happens. It's not always the worst. So, you know, a place for everything and everything in its place. That's true, Johnny Hag. So, anyhow, guys, I just wanted to get on here and let folks know that if you're having moments of depression, if you're feeling sad, reach out to me. I'll be happy to talk to you. So, with that said, guys, I'm going to get off here. Take care of everybody. Take care of one another. Be good. And we'll see you later, guys. Bye.